And we are live. Greetings and salutations, Focus Up family. Welcome to the September 9, 2023 installment of the Focus Up Show. We thank you for tuning in with us live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on YouTube and various other platforms, or catching up with us on replay. We ask that you click that like, subscribe, that bell, and share to support and maintain your weekly Focus Up fix. I am Mr. Nice Guy. Nice is in the word Saint spelled backwards. And my co-host today, Brother Walk, host of Sex Talk Walk on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and the infamous El Poo, and also in the ether somewhere, Brother Floyd X, the boss. So what's going on with you, Brother Walk?
I'm feeling good. I just passed gas. I need this mask for a second. Now, let me stop. Yo, man, feeling good. Great week. Man, I'm ready to go. My dogs is kind of tripping, so if I run out again, I'm gonna have to put their butts in the garage. And I got company over. And yesterday, my dog tried to bite the dude's face, and I was like, "That's bad." But in my mind, I'm like, "Good job, Brawley."
That's like your kid beating somebody at school. He's like, "You shouldn't be fighting," but you whooped his ass.
Right? Yeah. But the young man's okay.
What it do, El Poo?
Yes, sir. Just blessed and happy to be here once again.
All right, let's get to the get. So, in the news, what we got going on?
The news.
Prime time. Colorado versus Texas Christian University. Now, this happened last Saturday. This is happening simultaneously as the show. So, as soon as the show went off, I jumped into it like everybody else. Everybody was glued into it, and prime time delivered. So this is a brother who had that success at the HBCU level, brought it to the NCAA, if I'm saying that correctly. But salute to brother Coach Prime, who's doing it with the big boys.
This is, Prime, he left. He got a lot of flack for leaving the HBCU because brothers like, "Oh, you got to stick to the black code." Knowing they would have did the same thing. Prime told him, I'm going to be here for a little while, but his destiny that he wants to coach in the NFL. So he ain't going to be at CU that long either. But he got his son out there. They had a great game. They was the underdogs. He won by 3 points, but a win is a mother effing win. Yeah. Salute to Deion Sanders. Hint too. Cut the foot off, brother. Just cut the whole foot off. That's it aside.
Nah, it's like LeBron with that hairline. Hold on to it, brother. Hold on to it. Now, what you got to say about that, El Poo?
Congratulations, man.
Oh, you in the club with us? Go ahead.
I think that man is making big moves. He moved on to another college, and I think they paid him more, so it must be the money. That's what he said, right? Hey, I ain't mad at him, man. Just salute to that man, and he's continued success. That's all I can say about you, bruh. Do your thing.
Yeah. Cut that foot off, Deion. He having foot problems. He keep having surgery. They keep clipping one toe at a time. Just cut it out. I'll be like, just right at the ankle, bro. Get rid of this. Or I'm going to have to go to a train, the Metro Link, and put my foot under there and get this over with. Let's go.
Hey, with or without toes, he put that foot in that ass.
Horn.
It's too late. So also, and who you say they're playing today?
Who
just had it.
Tennessee?
Oh, it's Nebraska. That's right. So so everybody will be tuned in, see what's going on with Colorado and supporting brother Coach Prime.
Shout out to Coach Prime. Continue doing your thing, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
sir.
welcome on the show, Brother Floyd X.
Yes,
And and shout out to First Lady J. She's not here, but she'll be back with us next week, and we'll have the full complement. So salute to our sister, and we'll hold it down in the meanwhile.
Yep.
What's the next
Sincere condolences for her nephew who lost his life. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. That's sad. Nobody want to bury anybody younger. That's a sad moment.
And since you bring that up, I'm gonna bring up the fact that two other Hammy alumni, have lost children to like gun violence, and that's just, it's a terrible thing. A parent should never be having to bury no child, and that's a tragic situation. So salute to all our Hammy family, and salute to Lady J's First Lady J's people, and salute to all the families, the mothers and fathers out there dealing with that type of stuff. So
you say salute, I say my condolences.
That's right.
Right.
So next in the news topic,
BG of the Hot Boys is released, boy. He said, y'all don't remember me? I'm going to remind y'all. He got released. Shout out to BG. I just listened to his music. Let me pull his picture up real quick. Some of y'all might not know who he is. That's BG of the Hot Boys. Hot Boy #1, the original Hot Boy. B Jizzle. He was released, and he's back with Cash Money. Baby and them went to release him from jail. He looked like an old man out of prison, but I think he gonna get that young energy back. I know prison be affecting people sometimes, so he'll be out and about doing this shit. Looking forward to the music.
I'm a fan of BG by force because of this guy next to me. I was forced to listen to that music, but I love it. I salute it. He's a real one. BG's a real one. He did his time. He been cutting up. He was off that lean, that powder. He was doing a lot of drugs, and it messed him up. He had to get clean and sober from that little vacation. So I'm just hoping he come out and put out some good music. Salute to B Jizzle, baby.
Word. Bling bling.
Yeah, bling bling. What did he go to jail for?
Some gun charges. He had like some weapons. He had three guns in the car. 2 of them were stolen, and then they got him for that, and he had like parole or some shit. And then when he was in jail, he was trying to get one of his friends to cop and say that it was his, so they charged him on that too.
Yeah.
So,
jury tampering or something.
Yeah.
Witness tampering.
Yeah.
So BG stands for big gun, huh?
Salute
to that brother coming home. So that's that. And I want to touch on right quick the Morocco earthquake that just went down. So 1,000 people died. It was a 6.8 magnitude on the Richter scale, and just by context, that Northridge earthquake that we had was a 6.7. Yeah. And the way the Richter scale works, it's exponential. So 6.8 is twice the the amount of a 6.7. So our condolences to those people that are dealing with that, and wishing them the best.
Now here's the thing with them earthquakes, as my brother Floyd X sometimes say, earthquake. Anyway, but here with the earthquake, the thing is, remember in Los Angeles where all these buildings and everything had to get up to code, get up to standard because of because of the earthquakes. They ain't did that in Morocco. They don't do that in these countries. That's why so many people dying. See?
No,
they say California leaves. Yo, that's why I'm out here, baby, feeling good too. And I know I'm looking good. Let's go.
That's right.
And I got money. I got money too. That's why I'm wearing green. Go ahead. Let's stop it. People out there like, you owe me money. I'm like, Floyd X like, nigga. Go ahead. Let's go.
In the news.
Hold on. We got a comment. Why do we as so-called black people glorify criminals?
That's a great point.
Ooh, let's go with that. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead. You got something to say about it? You want to jump on it first?
Nobody respects no one respects weak people. It's like even with Jesse James when he was shot in the back and murdered by some little weasel. His life was hell after that. And even though Jesse James raised mayhem and did all kind of stuff. When he died, people was like, damn, Jesse James, that was a real one out there. And then that little weasel, his life was mayhem, getting slapped in the back of the neck everywhere he went until he finally committed suicide. That's why they glorify the criminals and the gangsters, because that's who run the world. That's who makes stuff move. Yeah.
Yikes. I think that's a terrible take. I'm not begin saluting no criminals, no gangsters, whatever. There's a difference between I understand that, but you understand strength is not a function of being a criminal or being a gangster. You can be a tough, hard-ass person. You can be Malcolm X with that gun out the window, and you don't have to be a criminal. So my point is that, there's a lot of people with guns. I got guns. I don't believe in guns. I don't believe in front and all this other stuff. But if I got to use them, trust, I'm going to use them. So, I salute.
So why do people respect the criminals? That's the question. We're not tripping on you and what we got going on.
A lot of people respect criminals out of fear. I mean, if you're talking about if you're in the neighborhood where someone's the big boss doing all of this and everybody he's supreme and you in the neighborhood with supreme, you're going to respect him out of fear. So that's one thing. But I'm just telling you that, look, it's not about that. I'm going to salute.
In your opinion. In your opinion.
You keep saying that everything's our opinion. Only when I talk is my opinion, but when everybody else talks, opinion is not an issue. But the bottom line is that, look, I'm not celebrating. I agree with homeboy. Yeah, you missed this point. We're celebrating people that are criminals doing criminal things, and that's not where I'm coming from. As far as BG getting home or he's doing his time, I'm thinking about a person who has the ability to get beyond whatever they did criminal in the past. So I don't know what he's going to do from here on, but I salute what they call it. What does they call it when you're prison? Not reconciliation, but the bottom line is getting your life together. So rehabilitation. So that's what I'm saluting.
And I listen, it's not just black people, because if it was only black people, Al Capone wouldn't have such a big name. And this is part of the reason why black people glorify criminals. It's because of people like Al Capone being such a highly revered figure. Him and the mafia and Charlie, whoever, all these other mafia figures. I don't know. People just look up to them, and it's not just black people. Sometimes black people are followers.
And real quick, the U.S. government is one of the strongest forces on this planet. And when you go against the U.S. government, that is something that we as so-called black people respect. Like, look at that brother standing tall against them. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that they could just throw your ass under the jail and nobody care about you, and that they can make you do what they want to do. And if you fighting against that, that is to be respected. But as far as the point of BG, you know what I'm saying? He did his crime of having guns and he got thrown in jail, had to serve 11 years for that. Most of us be like, damn, that's messed up. He had to sit in jail for 11 years because he had some guns in his car. But he did his time, you know what I'm saying? And he's back out. So we looking forward to hearing from him and hearing music from him and get back to what he was doing. He served his time.
I don't respect him for being a criminal, but I do respect the fact that he wasn't like T.I. and got off.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony Board, for your comment, brother.
Word. All right.
And block Tony Boyd, please.
And of course, we're not going to do that. Thank you very much, Brother Boyd. So this is the topic of this in the news.
It's a mixture. Brother Polight sentenced to 7 years in prison. And the charges, we got the charges right here. Thanks to shout out to Doggy Diamonds. He walked us through how to go pull up his charges. Michael Nowak, he got his charges is engaged in sexual act, sexual battery, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Those are the charges that so far. But he says that he went on the internet and said that the sexual charges would drop. So we don't know what's real because he is a spinster with his words. But he's going to sit in jail for 7 years, from what I understand.
Wait, he said the charges was dropped. That's a total lie. Total lie.
The sexual charges was dropped.
Sexual charges.
That's a total lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. 2 counts of aggravated child abuse. 1 count of contributing to the detention of a minor. Now, with that aggravated child abuse, that could fall under. It's a lot of different where they can put that under. You know what I mean? So But here's the thing: I have a cure for Brother Polight, who I respected. But I have something for him. This is what he needs.
A hammer.
Right? Yeah, and cave his skull in just a little bit. Let him live, but cave his skull in just a little bit for Brother Polight.
I think you're on that what they call that like archaic justice. What they call that? I'm gonna go you know what I'm saying, that old time. It's a word for it.
Still, suffice it
Dash
to
his
say.
head in. Justice. I don't know. Go ahead. Go.
Well, as I understand what he was saying, he said that the sexual, he was accused of like rape and stuff like that. And he's saying that there's no evidence that he penetrated or his self was in her, the rape kits and all this blah 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 blah. So he's sitting there going on talking about, so all of that stuff got dropped. I wouldn't even take one day if that was going to be part of my of his plea deal. But he was talking about, and I guess where they're at, that the whole delinquency of a minor and all this other stuff, that could expose you to 30 years. So that's why he took the plea. But this dude was saying that it wasn't my decision to take her. You know, my ex asked me to take her or something like that. But somehow he still ended up with her. So the bottom line is, if you find yourself in a hotel with a 14-year-old and this person is high or drunk, I mean, what else really needs to be discussed? This was a failure on many levels. So, this dude is guilty of some absolute nefariosity, whatever you want to call it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, this is a highly intelligent brother. He's so smart that he's stupid. Because if you broke up with this woman and she asked you to take her child somewhere and you did it, and then you saying it was set up, why would you fall for that?
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff didn't make a whole lot of sense. You know, I don't know what the details. I didn't really follow this brother like that, but this is another example of these people that build up these personas and this following and all this other stuff, and then you find out, when the truth comes out. So it's it's one of these type of situations. Go ahead, what you got to say about that?
You're correct. It's like a cult following. Like it's a lot of people like that. You have entertainers, rappers, and people. He had a strong message for the black man. He would speak at universities. He would speak in halls, and he had a following, and people will follow that. But here's the thing: it becomes like a sort of a godlike complex where you feel like you're God. Everyone loves me. You can do whatever you want. I'm a God. Everywhere black men wear God, but you ain't gonna catch me in no damn hotel room with no little 14-year-old girl, bro. Like that right there, that's something else. Me personally, I think he was grooming her for marriage. He believes in polygamy. He has 3 wives right now. I think he was grooming this young lady for marriage. And one of his wives was underage when he met her. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was like 16, I think.
Yeah, I got something for you, Brother Polight, when you get out.
Yeah, but here's the deal. I mean, if he was grooming her, but he was messing with her mama. I mean, come on now. I mean, he got way beside himself on that.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. I done seen this dude with pictures with some baddest females, some bad ones. Why would you want a little girl? That's a baby.
But you thinking from your perspective as a man. See, I'm telling you, when people do stuff, they sick in their head. It's just like a person touching a child. In their head, that's normal to them. Or someone bashing someone's skull.
I can't get into that. I don't understand that. I can't. It's no way I can justify that. Yeah.
Yeah, R. Kelly. But no, I hear what you're saying. It's a situation.
Yeah,
that's why I'm talking about your dude, R. Kelly, exactly. Because you got to think about this.
We ain't talking about shells. We talking about Brother Polight. No,
hey, El Pooh, you got to think about this. At one time, we were all 14-year-olds, and looking at 14-year-olds was a pretty cool thing. But a lot of us matured, and we figured it out. As far as we deviated from that, where a 14-year-old is not going to be a pleasurable, pursuable thing. But some of these people in their machine just doesn't process that, and they still find a desire in that, and I think that is a sickness. That's and the thing about it is it's not acceptable, regardless of what's going on in your head, regardless of what you feel. That's not an excuse to act upon it. You still got to be intelligent and do the right thing.
But if you act on it, you gonna accept them repercussions too, which he did in good. And wait, where's my? Let me stop it. But yeah, he's gonna have to atone for that. He's gonna have to atone for that. And yeah, and we also have Danny Mastery from the '70s show, who just got 30 years for forcible rape with 7 different women. Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy.
he need my remedy too. Go ahead.
No,
But let's
you
stay
just-
on Brother Polight because he's supposed to be a conscious brother. You know, he's supposed to be out. And in fact, you had said something about he has a positive message for the black folks. What message is he putting out there?
You know what, El Poo, I feel some kind of way about that because I feel like you can still say something logical and you can still give something to the people and still do something bad.
What
I mean, to me,
message
it's
have
like
you
Bill
seen-
Cosby.
What message have you seen or heard from him? That
Hey,
you know,
quite honestly, I didn't know who this dude was before y'all brought it up, so I can't really speak on him. But I mean, he's one of these guys. He's like Dr. Umar, you know, who has a big following. The people follow him. Some people rock with him. Some people don't. But you know,
I've been listening to Brother Polight for like 13 years now.
Bam.
I
Me,
had-
like 8 years. Wow. And these two up here talking about him and don't know nothing about
I
him.
do know about him. I do. See, here's the thing, bro.
Then what y'all talking about?
Lately, he's been really materialistic, talking about all this stuff he has, all this material stuff he has, and all this old stuff. He was talking in circles. He wasn't really putting anything positive out there.
It's positive in the sense that it motivates you to do more with yourself and go get more. Because some people, we live on levels of what's that word? Levels of where you just barely making it. We don't push to go harder. You know what I'm saying? So he was putting that message out there, showing you that he could get a Bugatti or whatever cars he was driving. Like, it's doable. Look at me. I come from New York. I didn't know who my mother was, and my father was this and that. And you know, he had a story from rags to riches, and he exposed or he expressed it. Talk about, he says he written over 90 books, and you know, he followed the Malachi Z. York, and you know that story pretty much the same pattern because the dude, he's sitting in jail right now for the same shit. So you know, there's a pattern of these progressions of people who can come from nothing, get into something. And he said he written over 90 books, and you know, he feel like he's done a lot in his life. You know what I'm saying? So he has something to say. What's up, Walt?
He written. Well, hold on. He written over 90 books. I don't know anybody that read one book or can't even name me a book that he wrote.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I know, right?
No, it don't
It don't
matter.
matter. 'Cause
And
somebody raised reading it.
and he was an advisor to a lot of celebrities. Mayweather.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you know, they was lacing his pockets as well. But because like when you on that level, when you do stuff, you might need to holler at somebody like, wait, so is this gonna make me look bad with the black folk, brother? Like, then I'll do that. That's good stuff. Gucci, because remember the ban on Gucci? Remember the ban where everybody was like ban Gucci and Mayweather was still rocking the Gucci? He had politeness in his, I don't want to say in his pocket. Polight was in his pocket. Polight was politely in his pocket. Or, let me stop. Let me stop. Y'all got me right.
But this the thing right here. Everybody can't be Minister Farrakhan and go 70 years unblemished and standing firm on what they believe and not deviating. When you get that kind of power, it messes with your mind. This is me assuming, because I've never been there when you got so much power and you feel like you could do whatever you want, like the Donald Trump type. You feel like you could do whatever you want and you start doing different things that people wouldn't normally do. And you know, him going out with the girl talking about, I'm going to, what do you say? I'm going to rebuild the relationship between the mother and daughter. So I got to take her alone. I don't want to be with nobody's daughter by myself. I have no interest in being with nobody's children. I don't even like children in the same room as me.
Well, here's a question. Like Tony Boyd has said, why are black people the only people that I see that brag about money?
Didn't we block Tony Boyd? Y'all know who Tony Boyd is out there.
because but no, I want to stress that look, bad people can still do good things. So I want to say that it's not a one or the other type situation. When you mess up, you should be held accountable for it, but it's not like you can't contribute, and it's not like he didn't contribute in the past. So I'm not trying to undermine the positive things that he may have done, but the bottom line is if you violate, you violate. So I'm still rocking with the Cosby Show, even though I accept that Bill Cosby did what he did.
Yeah, he's in jail. Well, he's sitting in jail now, and it is what it is. Do your time. And I don't. Another thing I disagree with is people who look for penitentiary justice. He gonna get his in jail. That they know. You know what they do to child molesters in jail. None of us should be advocating for that. None of us should be sitting up here hoping that he gets raped in jail. He get his cheeks clapped in jail. You go do your time.
Wait till you get out.
Yeah. You did the crime. Go sit your ass in jail and do your time or whatever. You come out, whatever. Because truth be told, when he come out, he's still gonna have a following. He's still gonna be getting to the money. It's still people that's gonna, he didn't really do that, and they're gonna say it, and they're gonna still stand with him. He's still gonna be right back in his position. He ain't gonna be dead and gone. He's gonna be right back on the internet talking that talk, and people gonna be following him. So it is what it is, man.
In the world where you can still say that the world is flat and have a following, you can pretty much assert anything and people are going to rock with you. So,
yep.
Have we forgotten that the love of money is the root to all evil?
Damn it, you ever seen that giant cricket outside? Wait, hold on. I love you, Alpha. You might even. But listen, there is that was the same thing happened with Nipsey, the murderer of Nipsey Hussle, where the judge was sentencing him and said that you're gonna get prison justice. Look at this nigga. You cozy on that bench, snug as a bug in the rug, and you issuing out this to this black man, talking about he gonna get prison justice. The justice is supposed to be the sentencing. See, people are looking at this and then got cliche with all that, like, oh, you're gonna get raped in jail, oh, you're gonna get beat up. It's probably not. That's probably not gonna happen. Even with Brother Polight, he probably got followers in there like can't wait to see him. Like, brother, I want you to explain this teaching right here. With that, he gonna have probably an army up in there. Quit playing around with this prison justice bullshit.
Yeah, I think that dude did get his ass beat in jail though, but still, yeah. Hold on. The dude that shot
shitty cuz.
Yeah, exactly.
That was before prison. I was in court. Somebody just took off on it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think shitty cuz gonna be in there. Like, I think he probably gonna kill himself, but I don't think like that's gonna be like we got him, we killed him, because it's gonna be a big news story, and they're gonna get more time for fucking him up. I'm trying not to cuss, man, but y'all keep bringing this gangster shit out, man. I'm respected. No,
Let's.
Did you freeze up? He's like about to give. Go ahead.
Nope. I did Floyd X move.
That's funny. That's funny. Let's talk real quickly about the brick face. A girl got hit in the face with a brick. Her name was Robashi, and she's an internet. She got hit in the brick. She says that she asked a man asked her for her phone number and she didn't give it to him, so he hit her in the face with a brick. I didn't believe it when I first heard it, and people, the stories are conflicted. The people that was there saying that's not what actually happened. She was looking for a problem with other people, and she got what she was looking for. And then she got mad because no black man around didn't help her. And then, Tariq Nasheed, he wove himself up in there and tried to say, that's not FBA. We don't do that. always trying to shame non-FBA. That's Tariq Nasheed's MO. That's what caught my attention when I first heard the story. That's where I first heard it from. Like, look at this dude. Here we go again, blaming the non-FBA. And that's what he did. But she got hit in the face with a brick. As men, do y'all feel like we should intervene or prevent or jump between?
I'm not gonna sit there and watch a black man grab a brick and aggressively pursue. I'm gonna put myself I'm gonna try to de-escalate that situation to the best I can. I mean, I'm not gonna really probably even just sit there and allow them to be fighting. I'm gonna always try to de-escalate any type of conflict. So it's not even about that, but especially, come on, man, it's like you were superpowered just being a man going to a female, then you went and grab the brick. Come on.
Yeah.
What you got to say about that, Walk?
The validity of her story is questionable because she got a lot of YouTube videos of her walking up to white guys, slapping them, and she looked ugly as hell in that picture. She is kind of cute, and she got a nice little rumpa. But I think that it's a cloud chase. I question the story from the gate. I don't believe it. And who was the guy? Who did it? Did he get arrested? Because she got, I'm telling you, she got a whole YouTube page of a lot of little stunts and stuff she do, and she be talking that shit.
And
now,
she broke out the camera and went live before calling the police.
Exact. See, there we go, right there. Now, here's the thing. Now, should we as black men protect black women? Of course. I'm a brother like that. I will intervene. I was on the train and I seen a situation where a brother who was a white chick in a wheelchair, something happened where he did like this, like he was gonna stop. I was like, bro, no, don't stop, bro. Like, I couldn't have stopped the slap, but I got these. But that would have been after because it was wrong and it would have made everybody look bad as a black community. So I'm just like this. We will step in. Black men, we do step in. We do intervene. We will protect our black women. But y'all got to watch y'all goddamn mouth. If you ask them for it, like how that brick lady is and did, we don't know that. I don't give that story no weight, bro. So, yeah, but we will protect our black women. I sure do. I got a lot of black women.
But if you see, if I see a black woman out there talking crazy to a man, going back and forth, I'm gonna tell sister, hey, you gotta chill out. You're endangering yourself because sometimes they ask for it. You sit there talking crazy to a man. You need, like men, we ain't gonna talk crazy to a bigger man. Most of us gonna be like, this motherfucker, and get mad. But we know that if you asking for it, you asking for it. You talk crazy to a big old black dude, you likely to get your ass whooped.
Yeah, but the problem is, Floyd X, if you would have said something like that, she would have jumped on you and started cussing you out too.
Yeah, there's certain situations.
Now it's two black men mad at her.
Yeah. There's certain. You're right. That's the first thing I was thinking about. There, he said it right because I'd be talking to the dude. I wouldn't be talking to her, but I can absolutely see her just going nuts and just if she's going crazy, then I'm probably not going to be getting too much involved with that because I'm not trying to.
But we're talking about what if she get hit though, with a brick in her face.
I mean, that's the thing about it. I mean, that's the situation. You see him grab the brick where you be like, hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Try to de-escalate. But
if she's standing there, he picks up a brick. That was her opportunity to leave the scene. If you go stand there still talking while he got a brick, you asking for it straight up. You asking for it.
She probably was talking mess. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I dare you. He did it.
Yeah, it was because she said he picked up the brick and said, I'm about to hit you with this brick. And she just kept on talking, and he hit her with the brick.
He gave her warning.
Hey. Well, that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse for hitting her with a brick. But it's you need to be responsible. When someone's giving you an out, take it. So if they're telling you I'm about to hit you with this brick, that was your cue to just dial it back. But
you know what she should have did? She should have been like 857-661. 2211. They were number. That would have ended it all.
Bunk number, yeah.
Exactly.
I get them all the time. I got a real one though last night. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
I'm back on the market. Sex Talk with Walt every Thursday, 9 p.m. I ain't playing around no more. I've got to get these numbers up. Sex Talk with Walt every Thursday, 9 p.m. And I'm coming back this Thursday too. Last week I was in LA all week. I was in LA all week. Yeah, I'm back at the house.
And I tell y'all what, tune in even if you ain't there.
So this is probably a good time to go to the shout outs and
Like I'm trying something different, Mr. Nice Guy.
for your cross country trucking needs.
That's right.
I'm from the city of Compton, where you want to get your plug. Light green and fluffy, sticky, smelly, and lovely. Got that powder too, you know what it do. Caribbean flavor, sit still to my plate. Busters do what they can.
Toppy Woppy music available on all platforms.
And that song is called Thug Life. If people are wondering what song that was playing.
Go be alive.org. Go get you that black honey.
Yes. Hey, I want to shout out my Muslim brother Clarence Muhammad's Meats and Desserts. Go get you some halal meat. He has a schedule. He's gonna be out in Stockton today. You want to go out to Stockton today? I can't see that with my shades on. Today at Stockton, he's gonna be in 9131 Thornton Road, New Stockton, California, from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then Saturday, 12 to 5 p.m. Sunday, 12 to 9 p.m. And then I know he got another event that's going on, the 20 years of Bay Area hip hop. I think his food truck is going to be out there, and that's going to be at 1803 Harbor Street, Stockton, California, 9 p.m. until. So you want to get you some halal meat, go out to that event. His food truck should be out there slanging that halal meat.
Pause, Florida's pause.
Ball.
Salute to that brother. Hey, stop using all that red ink. You know, there's a lot of colorblind people out here and we can't see them words. That's just the everybody.
That's it. All right, I think that's it. Anything else?
Wait. You missing the number one commercial.
Yeah, let me see. So I was playing a new one. Oh, let me do this new one. This is supposed to be in October, but fuck it. Scary. That was scary. Shout out to the Focus Up Network. We got the Focus Up Show, trying to grow and expand and do more things. We're looking for newer shows. If y'all want to have your show, hit us up. And we're trying to expand and grow, be a positive Black network that promotes positivity while
Black owned.
Black owned, yes. So hit us up.
If you look at the show right now, go ahead and push that like and subscribe and share also.
That's right.
Share.
That's right. Now I think we should jump into our main topic. What y'all think? I want to talk about our sisters. Are women running rap or ruining rap? Let's go. Just jump on it, man. Let's just talk about it. We got we got all these sisters in rap right now. We got Nicki Minaj. She's considered the queen because she's lyrical. She writes her own raps and all that. Then we got these newcomers like Coi Leray. She don't show nobody. Wait, I take that back because she was in that new Busta Rhymes video shaking her little tiny booty. I don't know why, but she wasn't there shaking it. And then you
Little
got
booties matter.
little booties matter. Then you got
Hey, they
Meg.
taste the same too.
You got Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. They back with a new song called Bongo, and you know they just shaking the ass, showing titties, and the sexual as they possibly can be. Talk about how good their coochie is, and they got a scene with their scissor. They're doing the scissors and all this stuff. I mean, and then you got Lotto. She out there. All her whole Instagram is just a bunch of sexy pictures. I think she should have been a model more than a rapper. And then the biggest of them all, the most popular right now, we got Big Sexy or Sexy Red. She's everywhere. Everybody's bringing her out on stage. And so that goes back to our question. Are women running rap or ruining rap? What's your take, Mr. Nice Guy?
You know, I hate to sound like that old man telling people to get off our lawn. It's kind of hypocritical when we talk about what these sisters are doing, considering what men have been doing in rap from the beginning. So, you know, it's just we got to have equal representation. If we're going to have this stuff, we need to have a lot of other stuff that's balancing this out. I'm not a fan that this is the face of rap. You know, salute to these sisters getting their bag and rocking their hustle and doing what's working for them individually, personally. I don't think it's putting us in our best light. I think that it's a bad showcase for rap, and it's a bad showcase for Black. You know, that's my position. You are muted. You are muted.
Okay, my bad. I'll just repeat what you said. A bad showcase for rap, bad showcase for Black. Go ahead, Walt.
This trashy rap, sisters, Sexy Red, Lotto, they're being put in the forefront by the system. They're being pushed in the forefront for a reason, to show, hey, look, this is like these Black women, but that's not our Black women, dude. I really don't know chicks like Sexy Red. I don't know chicks like that. That's raunchy and I don't. Do you guys? Maybe they are out there. Maybe there is a whole thing, but I don't think that's the normal with our Black women at all.
I never met a sister that told me the color of her booty hole.
Exactly.
That's the most. Hey, but that's probably the most famous bar in rap.
Pussy hole, pink, booty hole, brown. Pound town. It's going. Hey, it's catchy. It's catchy. Hey, get him out of this sexy. Yeah, but I don't think that this is not the norm, but this is what's being promoted now. Just like with NWA and all the groups and these groups of today now, all these young guys are talking about is like, I'll kill you, they'll go to ops, stuff like that. And that's being promoted. And that's how white America is looking, or should I say so-called white America, because so-called white America, that's how they're looking at our youth. That's why they're saying we ain't gonna hire your ass either. We think you're gonna rob and murder stuff up in here. Yeah, it's propaganda, but we are being used as a tool for the propaganda.
So
that's the only version of us that's promoted. That's the only version of us that they see. We shouldn't be surprised that they see us that way. But I'm sorry, what were you about to say, Floyd?
I was trying to listen. You said we are the tools for propaganda. Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Walt?
The system behind pushing out and putting stuff out, we are actually doing it because we know that's what makes money. These kids who are in their studios making music, they know, like, yo, I'm talking about bang, bang, shoot 'em up. then they're gonna put their stuff out there, and then a machine is pushing that to get out to the mass. So they're not like putting no guns to our head like, you make this type of music, Sexy Red. You make this type of music, Shot 'em, Got 'em, Lil Durk. You make this type of music. They're not telling us to do it. They're just trying to get some money and do what's out there that's popular. I see and hear that a lot of music, it sounds the same. It's similar. Play anything. I can't even listen to it. I can't even listen to rap music today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm off that Burna Boy, even though he had only sold 20,000. Burna Boy album is solid. Burna Boy.
And he like the biggest rapper, and he's the biggest rapper right now.
No, he's Afro Beats for Africa.
Okay.
He's from Lagos, from Nigeria.
But as far as women running rap or ruining rap, I think they're ruining rap. I'm gonna take that stance. I think they're ruining it by just talking all this sex talk stuff. Now, not like sex talk with Walk, but the sex talk stuff. It's pretty much ruining rap. Because I don't want to listen to it. I'd be like, God damn, that's all they talk about is how good their coochie is. How many times can you say that? You know what I'm saying? It's a mark on rap. It's like Too Short was big, but he was big in his own realm. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like the biggest rapper at the forefront of hip hop, but he had his following. He did all them 10, 20 albums talking about sex. He had his following, but the way they putting this out, as far as these women right now, is like, she's the biggest of the big, and they talking about when her and that other girl was in London, we trying to get our coochie scratched, our eat scratched, and it's like, these are the ones that's on the front. What's that girl name? See, I can't even remember her name. Lauryn Hill, but the other one is the newest one.
Well, I always talk about Ciroc.
What's Ciroc? Who's Ciroc?
She's like a conscious, popular black, sort of like an underground rapper, but she's female. But bottom line is, you don't hear about that type of stuff. You just hear about the Sexy Red and all this other stuff. So that's the problem.
We need the conscious rap, sisters. Y'all need to come with some conscious rap or some lyrical, skillful rap. Y'all got to come with skills. Stop talking about your vaginas.
But it's out there. It is out there.
Where is it?
Can I get my point?
They just don't get promoted.
It's not getting promoted. That's the issue. But Elpool, go and say
it.
Go, Elpool, what you got to say?
Listen, we all got daughters, right?
Yes.
Some of them are older than others. J-Walk, you got a young daughter. Children aspire to be what they are exposed to and what they see.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we had the Cosby Show and A Different World, people went to college. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We didn't have all this old ratchetness. Here's my big question. When did the Luke dancers become the rappers?
Oh.
Whoa. Is the horn working today on the phone?
Yeah.
And like the brother Polight would say, you can go from crickets to horns. Because you redemption, my brother.
Man. But
I think they're ruining rap as well. I think, but they're being pushed by the thing.
Well, that's what's being promoted. Like I always say, look, there's always people out there doing good stuff. It's basically what the light is being shined on. So you can't, when we talk about rap today, we're only being exposed to a little bit, but the machine is only flashing that light on, what a lot of us might think is garbage. That's definitely not helping our community.
It's like this. I have title music, and that's all I listen to. I don't have Pandora, but I basically listen to what I want to listen to. I got my old school. I made my playlist and everything. I don't have to hear this Pound Town is going down my booty hole pink. Whatever she said. I don't listen to that crap, but I put it in a certain playlist when I got my little ratchets over here.
Oh, wow.
Sex Talk with Wall every Thursday.
You know what I do? I turn on the video channel, turn down the sound, and turn on some oldies because it looks good, but it ain't no good.
Man, that shit ain't working with these 35 and younger, bro. I'm telling you, 36, you too old for me. Too old.
See, but some of us ain't trying to be dealing with no youngsters. Again, like you said, it's one thing to be interacting with them, and it's a one thing to be like actually trying to have something with them. So I ain't gonna criticize you for your excursions. You's a grown up. Do what you do, bro.
Yeah.
We on to the next topic, or is this dead?
Let's go. Let's go. What's the next one? Should biracial be a category on the census?
Hey, I'm gonna let Walk set the table, and I'm gonna respond to what he has to say.
Should I think that it should not be on the census, and here's the reason why. I don't feel that there is no such thing as biracial when it comes to black folks. There is no such thing as this. All this mixed race, and he's half white or she's half white. All this started in, from what I seen, because I never used to hear this crap. When Barack Obama got into office, that was white folks championing need half of that too. Yeah. No, so I don't think it should be whatsoever. That's my take.
Yeah, I've heard about biracial a long time before then. As it relates to black, I agree with you. If you got a black parent and a white parent, you black. I mean, they define black. They created the definition of black. We know that whole one drop rule. So if you black, you black. I tend to view biracially different, but I feel like it shouldn't be on the census because if you're biracial, you're probably a combination of multiple things that are already on the census. So the issue should probably be whether you check one or you check two. But if you black, you black. Black is black is black is black. That's it.
I think Mr. Nice Guy just covered it. I was thinking the same thing. And you got a few choices. Maybe you should be able to pick 2 or 3 choices straight up.
Yeah. So hey, Tony Boy said something finally. Here we go. One drop rule. He said
drip.
One drip rule. One drop.
If you dress black, if your drip's right, then you.
I think he mistyped. See, now I wanted to block you, cousin Tony, whoever you are. I don't know this guy. Your sister is over here with her children. One of them almost got bit in the face, but let me stop. Go on. Yeah, one drop rule. Real shit. Hey, don't block him. Don't block him yet.
What you got to say about this, brother Floyd X?
Should biracial be a category on the census? I think I agree with you as far as click on check all that apply, because I know when I hear the word biracial, I think mixed with black and white. But some people consider themselves biracial, Mexican and Asian or something. You know, they consider biracial, but we don't say they biracial to themselves. They might, or other people might consider them biracial too. If you got more than 2 races in you, you probably
said we wasn't gonna discuss that. Walk. Don't walk.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me what I said I'm gonna do or not gonna do, bro. Watch out.
You said that.
I got a question to ask. If you see, I encounter white folks all the time, and black people, Mexicans, whatever. You know, I'm in the hood. Wait, where my mask at? I'm in the hood. So, if you ask a white person, what are you? You know what they're going to say? Oh, my dad's Italian and my mom's Irish mixed with all of that. They're not going to even say I'm a straight up white motherfucker. They're not going to. I promise you they're not. Now, you ask a black person that, they're going to say, I'm Indian or some bullshit. My mama white and Italian. You are a black person. You might not be this black. You might not be this black. I got money in there too. Let me stop. I'm having so much fun. You might not be, but you still black. That one drop is in there, and that's that. I don't believe in no biracial nothing. The dominant gene is our gene, and that's it. It's in there. You're black, period. And that's been going on since the beginning of time. That's it. That's my take.
You're not gonna bite, Mr. Nice Guy. You're not gonna bite.
No. It's just no, because he brought it back to our point. Our point is that black people shouldn't be considering themselves biracial. Black people are just black. So we agree.
That ain't what I said at all. Come on, brother.
You saying that people
don't
people
redefine
no.
nothing I just said.
Look,
bro.
I just said black people that if you have a black parent and a white parent, what are they? What is the child?
Nigga.
Okay, see, I'm definitely not going to condone that ignorance. But the bottom line is black. The reason why this all started is because he thought that biracial basically meant that one of the racials had to be black. That was his definition. And I'm saying that that's actually not the definition, and that there are people that identify as biracial that one of those racials ain't black. So again, that's their issue, that's their concern, but we understand the black construct is if you would have been called a nigga, then that makes you black.
Like that. Just like that.
No,
Black
is black.
Black is black. I want to give a quick shout out to all the sisters, the athletic sisters out there that's winning all these races and winning all these swimming medals and things of that nature. Shout out to all the black women out there that's in sports, that's running sports. They doing their thing. We got Sha'Carri Richardson winning all these races. They just had a 4x1 or that's what we call it, right? 4x1 relay race, and she was the anchor. And she killed that shit. And then we got Coco Golf out there winning all those tennis tournaments. And then we got the Simone Biles. She winning all these gymnastic Olympics. And then it's the one sister, I forget the sister, the swimming.
The swimmer. No, that's not a typical thing for us to be jumping into. But yeah, salute to this black girl magic, as they call it. So, salute to the sisters doing positive things. Dominant things, great success. So we support our sisters, and even though the ratchet rap people, like hey, if that's your bag, that's your bag. We just need to have some balance. We need some positive stuff to go with that.
That's
well,
right.
The difference is with sports, it's a discipline. With rap, it's all about just being popular.
Okay.
No discipline involved.
That's true. Yeah, you don't have to be the best. You just have to be the most acclaimed. The most bought. So yeah, no, that's
so
true.
Salute Simone Biles. Sha'Carri Richardson is doing her thing. I'm telling you, like she ain't giving no props to the Jamaican because she's like when y'all won, y'all was like, this is Jamaica. Now that she won, everybody like it's a black thing. UK, Jamaica. She's like, no, it's America on mine. And she doing her thing. She's hunkered down. She took all that stupid bullshit off her head. Got some regular braids that not so wind resistant. And she out there winning. She doing her thing. Really what was happening, she was losing sponsor when she started losing. She like, I got to get this money. Got them little legs to work. Yeah,
all right.
Salute to that sister.
Simone Manuel, first black female swimmer to win individual Olympic gold. Shout out to Simone Manuel. That's the sister's name. So our sisters out there in the sports is doing their thing.
Yeah, make sure your kids know how to swim. My son, I dunked his ass last weekend for the first time, and he cried and went crazy, but he got dunked for Memorial Day weekend. And then look, my baby mama, like, you might have a DCF case. I'm like, fuck you. No, I'm not, because I'm not answering my phone no more. And it's on tape. I got it. It's all on videotape too. It's funny as hell. I'm gonna release it after the DCFS case is gone over.
All right.
So Floyd, one more topic, brother.
One more topic, or what is it? What is it?
God damn it.
I'm working on I'm trying to get there. I almost was there. I was almost there.
Ain't even 9 o'clock yet. See y'all with this bullshit. Yeah.
What you want to talk on, Walt?
F-Walk.
Because there's something.
Huh?
Blocking them. Block
Okay.
big cuz.
I see you got that white woman back on your wall.
Got two. And I got one in my other bathroom too. I got three. I love Marilyn Monroe's a beautiful white woman.